What's up, you guys? Nicole, welcome back to my channel. So, good morning. Good morning. I hope everybody's having a great morning. I am just getting out of the bed and getting up and around. Who's that? Hey, Classy. Hey, guys. So, hey, Sam. Hey, George. It is literally 10:30 a.m. here. Okay. So, I told you guys yesterday that I wanted to talk to you guys about overcoming fear. And that's what we're going to do today. So, overcoming fears. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the capacity to act despite our fears. Okay? These are my top 5 fears. So, for me, I think my top 5 fears. Hey, Dave. I think for me, my top 5 fears are fear of losing my son or my husband. Hey, Max. Fear of the unknown. Fear of failing. Fear of my husband falling out of love with me. I don't know why. But I think it's because I've been watching a lot of true crime lately, and I just got done watching that Chris Watts case. And he had a mistress, and so that's one of my fears. Add that one to the list. And fear, sometimes I get afraid that about relapse, but I think that's a healthy fear. So I'm going to write those down, and then we'll go to the next thing. So I said fear of failure, fear of relapse, fear of the unknown, which I think a lot of people struggle with, and fear of my husband cheating or leaving, and then fear of losing my son. Yeah? Okay, so let's see what it says next. Where does this discomfort come from? So it's asking me, where does my discomfort, or where do my fears originate from? And if I really think back far enough, you guys, I think it really comes from when I grew up, I was a really paranoid kid. What I mean by paranoid kid, I mean I was afraid of everything. When me and I'm going to tell you about this because I think it's important for you guys to know how it was when I was first getting, thanks, Max, when I was first came into this world. So when I was growing up, I was so afraid all the time that my house was going to get burglarized and someone was going to break into my window and steal me, that someone was going to kidnap me. I would have dreams at night when I was a little girl, and I would see my kidnappers in a white van, and I would be able to see their license plate. And true story, when I would wake up in the morning, I would write down the license plate number. And anytime I was going out with my parents, I would look for that license plate number. But all of this stems from, listen, you guys, when I was a little girl, my dad used to let me and my sisters watch Unsolved Mysteries with him and America's Most Wanted. And do you guys remember what those shows were like when we were little? Back in the early 90s, late 80s. Because I was born in 82. So that shit, I would watch those really realistic. I mean, because that's real shit. at a young age. I was like 5, you guys. My dad did not know any better. You know, my dad is just a typical man. He had 3 girls. He was probably so overwhelmed. We all wanted to just be on him and be around him all the time because he worked, and my dad would be at work and my mom would be home all day with us, right? So when my dad would get home, all me and my sisters wanted to do was be with dad, you know? So I'm sure we just like jumped on him, and like, so he would let us watch Unsolved Mysteries and America's Most Wanted. So from a young age, I became very aware of my surroundings and super paranoid. Like one time we were driving in the car with my parents. I was driving in the car with my parents. I was sitting in the back seat, and my mom tells this story to me all the time. We got to a stoplight, right? And I'm like, Mom, lock the car doors. She's like, why? What if we get carjacked? So like, it was kind of like I was, and then my dad would always tell us at night, because my dad grew up in Brooklyn, New York. Okay. And so he wasn't from a small town like we lived in now. So at night he would tell us, make sure you lock the door so you don't get chopped up. And he would tell us, we're like 5 years old, if we don't lock the door, somebody's going to break in and chop us up. So from a young age, I was fearful. And my dad used fear techniques to like trick me into doing what I was supposed to be doing. You know what I mean? And like, really though, you guys, my dad and my mom were some of the most awesome people in the whole wide world. And I'm so lucky, like I still have them in my life and that they're still married. But looking back on it now, I realize like my dad didn't know, but he was like instilling fear in me, you know? And I don't want to do that with my son. I want to instill confidence in him. I want to teach him how to be respectful and cautious, but I don't want him to be afraid, you know, to go out. And I was. So it came from my upbringing, from childhood. What are some ways I can conquer these fears? Okay. Oh, I didn't write down my worst fear of all, and that is driving on the interstate. You guys, like, I can't even drive on the interstate. I will literally have a panic attack. True story. What are some ways I can conquer these fears? So first of all, I know that by like admitting that I have the fears and like writing them down on paper and like saying, okay, these are the things I'm afraid of. So first, admit the fears, and then try to face them. So I'm going to tell you guys how in a lot of my situations, I have faced some of my fears already and started to overcome them in my adult life. So like when I was getting high, I would drive on the interstate all the time because I was high on Xanax bars and I didn't give a damn. When I was high, y'all, I drove like I was fucking Mario Andretti. Okay. I could fucking do donuts and tires and spin around and all kinds of shit. I wasn't scared of nothing, but I was high. So when I got sober, is an interstate like a motorway? It's like the highway. It's like where all the fast cars go. Like it's not like a side road. It's like where all the fast cars are. Listen to me. Neil's dad calls those donkeys. Those what? Jesse, what are you talking about? I just talked to him on the phone 2 days ago. I'll call him when I get off here. I have his phone number. He called me the other day because I was wondering if he was doing okay. So I texted him on Instagram, told him to give me a call, and he said he would. So he did. I'll call him when I get off here. So Corinne, I'll message me on my email or something privately and tell me what's going on so I can do what I need to do. Okay, so what are some ways I can conquer these fears? So facing the fear and working through the fear little by little. Hey, girl. What's up?
Got new hair.
Let me see your hair. Oh, Girl, you look fine. I like that. You look so pretty.
Thanks.
Ashlyn, looking good.
Got a heels. My heel band and my one ace mom. So that who cut in my hair.
Well, you look great. I love it. And I like your outfit today.
Thanks.
That's Nate's best friend. So, facing the fears is like what I had to do with my anxiety about getting on the interstate was I had to, like, little by little, you guys, when I got sober, start trying to drive on the interstate. Now, every now and then I'll have a panic attack. Like, I really do. And I try to take the long way, and I don't really get on the interstate unless I have to. But sometimes I have to get where I'm going. So I think it's really important to, like, write our fears down, look at our fears and say, okay, this is what I'm afraid of, kind of break it down. And then think, like, when I was afraid, what am I afraid of and why am I afraid? With things like losing people in your life that you care about, because you guys, I think that's just a normal, like, insecurity that women sometimes have. Maybe you men have that too sometimes, with your wives or your girlfriends. And so I try not to let that consume me, but with, like, fears that are debilitating, like driving and stuff like that, like, I have worked myself into little by little by little driving a little bit more, on the interstate. Fear of relapse, I feel like it's really a healthy fear, because what it does is it keeps me on my toes. It keeps me remembering and knowing that I'm just one drink or a drug away from being out there on the side of the road again, being homeless. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just one dope shot away from death. I don't want to die. And I guess I never ever drive on the freeway yet. I haven't even watched any of his streams today. Are they from today or last night? Oh, the name of his stream last night was I Think Corinne Set Me Up. Uh-oh. I'm the worst when I'm driving. No issues on the highway. You know what? Like, okay, so everybody, let me tell you guys what Jesse and Phil are talking about. Do you guys follow Charlie on here on YouTube? Charles Marlowe. He used to be the vegan cheetah, or I think his little thing is like Little Cheetah is famous or something like that. Anyway, so he went through, like, a really hard time where he relapsed, okay? And he's on Suboxone now, you guys. So he's on medically assisted treatment. And as far as I know, like, he has been going to meetings almost every day. Like, he walks to the meetings, like, they're right there in the little area that he's frequenting. And he has been he got a sponsor. But this is just what he's telling me. You know what I mean? Like, all I can tell you guys is what he's talked to me about. And so I know for people, that have been following him for a long time, and seeing him go back and forth with his relapse and getting sober, that it's hard for us to be like, oh yeah, he's doing the right thing. Is that Phil from Facebook? Anyway, what, baby? Okay, cool. I know when we watch somebody, like, go back and forth like that, it almost, like, starts to get on our nerves. Like, we start thinking, okay, well, they're not serious. But how many times, you guys, have we gone back and forth in our recovery and relapsed and gotten sober, relapsed, gotten sober? You know what I mean? Like, think about this. If you had all these people's eyes on you, 37,000 subscribers, I think is what he has, watching your every move all the time when you were in your addiction, Yeah, Phil, that's what it was when he was in Vegas with that one guy. So imagine if you guys had 40,000 subscribers and you were uploading your daily vlogging onto YouTube and you relapsed and everybody got to see it. That sucks. But also, like, Charles is also pretty smart to the fact that he's using it to his advantage, y'all. Like, he knows that people want to see him fuck up, and they'll watch it. They'll watch him burn. So he's making money off of it. He's, like, profiting from his relapses on YouTube. Like, there's Neil. Say hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
He is very cunning. that guy right there. He's problematic because first of all, when we're first getting sober, you guys, it's really not a good idea to have a YouTube channel, because here's the deal: you have all these people throwing their opinions on you. Okay, you have all these people.
Where's my bag?
Your what?
My bag.
Well, I don't know. Where'd you leave it, baby? You have all these people throwing their opinions on you. You have all these people, like, talking negative to you. And that's why, like, whenever I talk with people who are wanting to share their experience, strength, and hope on YouTube, I say this: give yourself 6 months to a year of working a program and learning about you and doing therapy, and then start your YouTube channel. You got all the time in the world to spread your knowledge, okay? You got all your time in the world to spread your experience, you know? But to not have to eliminate situations like what Charles has gone through, right? Problem is, he makes his money on social media, right? And that's the thing. Like, sometimes though, we have to take a look at, is this serving me? Like, is this social media stardom healthy for my recovery? Is it keeping me on track? Is it helping me stay sober? You know, because, like, for me, my YouTube channel has been a huge part of my recovery. Like, you guys are like, y'all are my best friends. Yeah, that's me. I'm lame. I'm best friends with people on the internet, you know, but it works for me. I'm a mom. I have a kid. You know, I can get on here for an hour a day to maybe an hour twice a day and talk with you guys. And then I'm able to do my other things, you know, here in my home and work my little part-time job. But, you know, I do put in about 2 to 4 hours a day of work on YouTube, you know. Could send him a mini. Yeah, and that's the thing. Hey, Sam. It's like, we have to, first of all, when you get sober, you guys, it's like our ego and pride has to get leveled out, because that's where we have to, like, humble ourselves and ask for help and ask for guidance. Okay? So if we're, like, on the internet and we're just newly getting into our recovery and we're kind of like taking on that role as someone for people to look up to, or like a role model, it's a dangerous situation, because when you're early in recovery, you don't know how to look at things objectively. And so you let your emotions usually rule. And so if someone needs something or they need suggestions, and you can't give them objective suggestions because you're too emotionally involved. And also, when you think, hey, look at me, I'm actually helping people, and you're like 2 months in your recovery, what starts happening? Big head, big head, big head, big head. And next thing you know, you're floating up there in the sky. We can't even touch you. It's very hard to keep humility when you have an audience of people telling you how great you are all the time. Believe me, I know. That's why I try to keep transparency with you guys. And, like, I'm no stranger to getting on camera and crying my eyes out. And I'm no stranger to telling you guys about what I struggle with throughout my day, you know, because I'm nothing, you guys. I'm just the same as you. I'm just sharing with you guys what I do to stay sober during the day. You know, if I went out and relapsed tomorrow, I would come on here and go, y'all, I went out and relapsed yesterday. I think I need to stop making videos for a while and get back on track. You know, that would be my truth. And sometimes that's what you got to do, no matter if it's the way you're making money or not. Like, sometimes we got to step back and be responsible human beings. You know, we lost last night. What happened? And think about others and think about the impressionable new people, newcomers that we're affecting when we're just spreading. What did I say yesterday? Don't spread the mess. Spread the message. If you ain't got no message to spread and you're just spreading a bunch of drama and mess and chaos, shut up. You know, and I've seen Charles Marlowe try to take a new, I have seen his recent Instagram posts. Like last night I saw one, it was really positive about being grateful and all that kind of stuff, right? But then the posts in between his positive posts are posts like bawling out veganism and talking shit about people that are too skinny and stuff. And it's just like, Charles, I just want to take him and knock him over the back of the head sometimes, you know? But it's like, we have to let people be where they're at, you guys. Like, I cannot make anyone, like, listen to me or take suggestions. Like, what has to happen is you'll get to a point where you're uncomfortable and the pain starts outweighing the pleasure of what you're doing. And then you'll make a change. Real talk. When the pain starts outweighing the pleasure, you'll make a change. I mean, it's the same for any situation. Like, okay, so like for me, a hamburger, so that's good stuff. That's good eating. He needs to eat a hamburger. Okay. A difficulty I was able to overcome and how. A difficulty I was able to overcome and how. And so, like I was saying before, driving on the interstate, like I was able to build myself up to a certain point where I can take little bits at a time, you know? And you guys, I don't even get mad at myself when I start having a panic attack. Hey girl, in the middle of the road, I don't even get upset about it because I just pull off on the next exit. And you know what? I say, good job. Because I made it that far, you know, and that's what we have to do. We take, just like I take little pieces at a time on the interstate, we got to take little pieces at a time in our recovery. And we got to give ourselves credit where credit is due. Oh, here, I like this. How I feel. Rational thoughts never drive people's creativity the way emotions do. Rational thoughts never drive people's creativity the way emotions do. Okay, what makes me feel happy? What makes me feel happy? Makeup. You guys, makeup makes me feel happy. Did you guys watch the Rewired Souls new video this morning with he is following a Raw Beauty Christie makeup tutorial. His channel's called The Rewired Soul. Okay, go check him out. He's hilarious. He puts out more videos than I ever thought about putting out. You guys think I'm on YouTube a lot. This dude's he literally went from like 5,000 subscribers to 40,000 overnight. Overnight. He has honed in to how to get the YouTube algorithm to work on his side. He has learned how to use clickbait in just the right way that it works for him. He has learned how to use other YouTubers' names in his titles and still make his channel about recovery and mental health. It's freaking awesome, dude. You guys, I wish that I had thought of the idea. Yes! And so sometimes I take inspiration from him. You know what I mean? Taking calls. What do you mean? What do you mean, Jesse? Like for people to call in? So, hold on. Oh, for the trolls. Oh, okay. Okay. Chrissy, we ain't got no women for you over here, baby. So, what makes me feel sad? Losing somebody to the disease of addiction. Losing friends to addiction. Okay, so what makes me feel angry? You know what makes me angry, guys? When I'm like really trying to reach someone and I've reached out to them and they just like put up a wall. I don't know why I get so angry, and I shouldn't, but it's almost like rejection to me. What makes you feel anxious? Sorry, guys. What makes you feel anxious? Chrissy, you be good in here, girl. We're going to take you out. What makes me feel anxious? Being around people that are high. Like if I have to see people that are high. Yeah, I took her out. I think she's just having a bad day today. Well, she's 18. I think it's a girl. She's 18 and she's still a little kid, so we just gotta ignore her. I took her out of the chat though, you guys. I put her on timeout. And you know what? I mean, and it's like, yeah, some of us are on drugs and some of us aren't. And is that supposed to be an insult? Do you know what I mean? Like, is that supposed to hurt my feelings? Like, here's the deal, you guys. Like, it's okay to come in here and like talk amongst yourselves and shoot the shit. But like, we got to remember that we're all here trying to help each other stay sober, you know? And so if you come into the chat and you're like, I'm not feeling it today, just silently listen. Or if you come in and you're like pissed off, tell us what's going on in your life. You know what I'm going to start doing from now on in the chat before I even start on anything? I'm going to start asking, like, is there anything that any of you guys want to talk about? Is anybody going through anything? Is there anything that anybody wants to share? Because I want you guys to feel like you can share in here. This group is for you. Oh. Damn, that was quick. My medicine dissolved that fast. Okay, good. It's like the most disgusting thing. Excuse me. I know that was disgusting too. So, you guys, I want you guys, the taste. I know. And listen, I'm getting to a point like, okay, you know how I was talking about how the pain is going to start outweighing the pleasure? Like for me, I have been on Suboxone for 3 years and I am going through this journey with you guys and there is no shame, but I'm starting to get to a point where I might want to start a taper after the first of the year. So, but listen to me. It's not because of anything that I've experienced from Suboxone that's bothering me. It's just because I want to give myself a chance to see if I can make it. And if I can't, don't even think I won't get back on it. Y'all got me fucked up. I will just jump right back to it if I have to. Or if I get down low enough and I can't make it any lower, I'll just stop where I'm at. But like when I say those things, I mean, I'm really talking about, for me, was when I was changing from being on illegal, illicit drugs and I was going back and forth between being homeless, lying, stealing, cheating, losing my job. Right. Yes, Jesse. And that is why I have not started, because things have been back and forth, kind of rocky over here on this terrain, But I never want you guys to think that like my life is perfect or I don't have like human struggles, Like I do, you guys, I do. And I want y'all to feel like you can come in here and like share how you're feeling. Oh, Dave, I'm sorry. So Dave, I am on a medication called Suboxone, and it is for opiate use disorder. I am a recovering opiate addict, and I take that medication to help me stay sober, along with doing the 12 steps and these little groups right here. And that has really been beneficial for me. But tapering is where I start tapering down, taking less and less and less until eventually I can get off. But we're not starting that yet. I was just kind of throwing it out there because I just get on tangents and start talking to y'all about stuff. But this is a learning moment for all of us. Like when somebody comes into the chat and they're not focused on like what I'm talking about, or yeah, anytime, or you guys want to talk amongst each other, like I'm never going to be like, it doesn't offend me. Like I want you guys to get to know each other. I want you guys to shoot the shit with each other in the comment section and just get to know each other. But I also want us to try and keep our conversations like, in a positive manner, or about something related to recovery. Or if somebody like Jessie came in and said, Charles, she's worried about Charlie. Or if you have a concern about somebody, come in and let's talk about it. Maybe we can learn that, use that person as a learning tool for all of us, Well, Chrissy, I'm going to put you on timeout again. Can you act right? Now, I know listen to me. I know you're 18. We're not talking about you in here. Listen to me, okay? Oh, before you even comment anything. Damn it. I can use Facebook. These damn, sorry, y'all. My Facebook now is coming through. Okay, there we go. Listen to me. It's not because, oh, I didn't mean to delete that message if I did. Okay. So here's the deal. You can come in here and be a part of the group, you guys. And sometimes, because our channel is so little right now, y'all, we're going to have people come in and we just got to like ignore them, okay? But so just everybody take it easy. Take it easy, wrenches. Take it easy. It's okay. This is all a learning experience for all of us, okay? So no big deal. Holy crow. But we all have to remember what would we like when we were young, when we were 18. So it's okay. Like I want everybody to feel safe in here. So let's just get back to the subject at hand, okay? So like I was saying before, if there's something going on, you want to come in and talk about it, feel free. Or if you want me to do a dedicated live stream about something that you're going through, I don't know. I didn't see it. If you want me to do a dedicated live stream of something you're going through, I think we accidentally deleted some comments because it just gets to going so fast, but everybody's cool. Nobody's in trouble. It's all good. So if you want me to do a dedicated live stream towards something, Jason says he's sorry, Jesse. Okay, good job, Jason. Against anything that you're going through, just message me on Instagram and we'll talk about it. Like, I will make a video just for you. And we will have everybody come in and we'll talk about whatever you want to talk about, okay? So I want you guys to know, like, I'm here at your disposal. I'm here for you guys to use to, get through the hard times. And I want to be a place of support for everybody, okay? All right. So what makes you feel anxious? So for me, what makes me feel anxious is I hate it when people like kind of come for me, like, but not, like, I don't like it when people focus on, like, the outside me. Like, I want people just to get to know the inside me. Also, I get really nervous and anxious around, like, authority figures, like my boss or, like, Nate's principal. Every time I go in there, you guys, I'm like, I don't know why. It's like I just get so nervous. And I guess maybe because, like, I think back to when I was a little girl. I don't know. I never had any problems, like, with taking direction or listening to people. But I get hella anxious, like, and I get really anxious, like, when I'm around somebody. Like, when I used to have to go to group meetings at the Suboxone doctor, I would go in there, and sometimes, like, more times than not, there would be somebody in there that would be high as hell on heroin. And I remember one time, I'm not going to say her name or anything like that, but one time I was in group, and this little girl was sitting beside me. Yeah, Bubba.
Your box is here.
Oh, you guys. Bring it over here. You guys. Who's a makeup lover? We're going to do an unboxing right now of the Pat McGrath makeup. You guys want to watch?
Yeah.
Okay.
I come on the bed.
That's cool, girl. That's cool. This is just lipsticks. I hope y'all know that.
That's fine.
But you can still watch.
My favorite part is open the box.
You guys want the box after I'm done?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, Lord. This has those messy things in it.
What?
Okay, this is how they send it to you guys.
Those messy
Don't throw them. Don't you? Nate. Put it back in. Put it back. Oh, my gosh. Never mind. I'm not giving you this box. Okay.
No, give me it.
Shh, back up, please. So it comes with this little popcorn thing or whatever thingies.
Let me take it.
Hold on. I'm going to give it to you. Now, dump that in the trash can for me, will you?
Okay.
All right. Thanks, guys. Okay, so for those of you who don't give a dang, I'm sorry. My Pat McGrath just came in, and I got a lipstick, and I got a lip gloss. That was my FedEx package. So, Jessie, are you in here? I know you wanted to see this, girl. Oh, no. They did they chime you out, Jessie? I don't know how long they are, girl. It was an accident. I'll fix it when I get back on the big computer. But anyway, come back. Come back. Look, okay, I know you makeup chicks are going to be excited, okay? Look, I got the Pat McGrath in. Are y'all ready for me to open it? Okay. Look at this packaging, you guys. Do you see this? Oh, my gosh. Okay, so it opens up like this. This is so luxe. Oh, God. Look at this. Look at this. It's a little lip, you guys. Do you see this? It's so heavy. Oh my God. And the lip turns. Look. Oh my God. This color. It's really cold. I wonder if it's going to work good.
Together, then I'm just going to take it away.
I'm going to get Daddy's maybe give it to you.
No, if you lose that, I'm going to be so mad.
What is it? What do they want, Neil?
Not ring. They're not numbers.
Yes, and this color is called Blow Up. This is going to be good for a blow. So this is called her Lip Fetish Sheer Color Balm. And you guys, it feels like really good on the lips. Okay. But look at this packaging. That is so pretty. And it goes, now I got one more thing. $38 for that lipstick. But they're having a 25% off sale right now. So if you guys are interested, go get you one now because she's having 25% off everything on her website, patmcgrath.com. Okay, so here's the lip gloss tube. This color, y'all are going to die. I knew you girls would be excited about this. I knew it was coming today. I just didn't know what time. Okay. And it says Pat McGrath Labs Lust Gloss. Do you see that? Like sparkle in there? I know the guys are probably, look at the detail right here. Oh my gosh. You guys. Oh, it's kind of frozen, I think, because it came from New Jersey. Oh my gosh, let's put it on. Ooh, you guys. Nate?
I quite tell him sale, but didn't say no, not sale.
Oh, baby girl. What are y'all wanting to play with? Let me see it. What you got? And I'll see if I have 2 of them. Okay. Oh, this ring? Well, Nate, I'll give here. Which one do you want to play with, Nate? You want to play with this ring? Whose ring is it?
I think I'll remember.
I'll get you a ring, Ashlyn. Come over here. I got you a secret magic ring. Are you naked? I'm getting her them a secret magic ring. We're gonna get happy.
Cool.
Here you go. I got you it. You like that one? There you go. That's cool. Now y'all both have secret magic rings. Oh my God. Okay. I'm a bum. Look at all this Pat McGrath packaging. Okay, sorry guys. I had to go give them kids. Do you remember when you were little that you used to like play with like your mom's big giant like fat costume jewelry with the gem rings?
Mommy, Ashley still want this ring. No, I thought as a kid the PJ Masks when the kid had the waist.
So you're okay. You like your ring? Let me show you what your ring does, Ashlyn. Let me show you something. Look at this. This ring is freaking special, girl. This little jewel right here, it's magic. Watch.
What is it?
It pops out because it's a magnet.
It's a magnet.
See?
Turn into a bunny rabbit. Peer into a captain poopy pants.
Oh, sorry. So, okay. I'm sorry, guys.
I'm Captain.
I know that we got off track here on the live stream.
But my
Life, that's how life goes when you got kids.
I don't like that one.
So anyway, they like to play with my big costume jewelry rings, and I have some that have the stones that come out and then they magnetize back in. And so they're doing like turn into a rabbit, like they're magic rings. Okay, so let's see how much. So that lip gloss is a pale fire nectar. It is like pink with like a blue shift to it. It's really cool. And then the sheer color balm and blow up. Thank you for shopping at Pat McGrath Labs. Yeah. So that's it. So cool. So cool. Okay. So that's my little Christmas present. I'm wearing a Band-Aid on my thumb and I can't type. So, okay. So let's get back to our little mindfulness journal. So I think we have done all of the things. Feel more energized. Have you guys ever heard of mindfulness mantras? Listen to this. A mantra is nothing more than words or sounds that help you feel more connected. It can be a saying that speaks to you or a sound you are drawn to. and it's something you can repeat when you need an energy boost, are feeling anxious, or just want to increase your awareness. Here are 7 mantras or sayings to consider using. Be calm. Be calm. Peace and love. Breathe in, breathe out. I am fulfilled. I am blessed. I am enough, and I love being me. 3 mantras or phrases I would like to call upon when I'm feeling stressed are: this is only temporary. This is only temporary. My next one is going to be I am strong enough. And I think when I get like stressed out or I kind of get wound up, it's usually like when my little boy is like waking me up at 6 o'clock in the morning or 7 o'clock in the morning on a weekend, asking over and over again for food. So I go downstairs and I make him something to eat, bring it up, and he doesn't want it. So I go downstairs and make him something different to eat. 4 times this morning. 4 times. That's how it is for me in the mornings. That's how I get to start my day. I made that child 4 different things to eat this morning. And finally, on the 4th one, I had to feed it to him to make him eat it. So, I guess I could say when that's happening, he's your child, Nicole. He's just like you, Nicole. This is paybacks, Nicole. What they used to say, woosah. I guess I could say, he's just a kid. He's only 4, And that's what I try to remind myself is like, my son is very, he's very mature for his age. He's very smart for his age. He speaks really clearly. And it's because he grew up with me and Neil, like he doesn't have any other brothers and sisters. So we haven't really babied him. No, he's only 4. He's tall. He's tall for his age. And so I have to remember that, like, although he grows up with me and Daddy, that he's still a kid at heart, and he's still, even though he is grown in his little mind, because y'all, I'm telling you, that child is 4 going on 29. Like, he just thinks that he is. So I try to, and we've been practicing. You guys will be so proud of him. We've been practicing our ABCs and writing he's trying to learn how to write his name right now. So he learned how to write an A and he learned how to write N. But he's left-handed and I'm not left-handed. So watching him try to write with his left hand opposed to his right hand, like he can do both, I think. I don't know, but he prefers using his left hand. It's crazy. These are some of my favorite quotes that give me a sense of strength. I have a quote tattooed down the side of my body, and it says, I'd rather be hated for who I am than to be loved for who I am not. I'd rather be hated for who I am than to be loved for who I am not. Do y'all know where that quote came from? That's from Nirvana. What's his name? The guy that, you know who I'm talking about. He died of heroin overdose. God, why can't I think of his name right now? Anyway, it's from his journal, and that's a quote that he wrote. Oh, okay. What's it called? Lakeshore? All right, Max. I'll see you later. Thanks for coming by. Kurt Cobain. Yes. And when I was growing up, you know what, Max? Thanks for stopping in, bud. I got your message on Twitter. I messaged you back, but I'll message you back to after we get off here. Right. Okay. So when I was reading his journal, or like this thing that was out of his journal, I had found that quote. And so when I got sober, you know, the time that I told you guys the story time about when I was when I got out of prison and I met Joe. Well, hey, Classy. Joe was a tattoo artist. And so she gave me a tattoo. He gave me a tattoo for free on the side of my, right here, all the way down the side. It starts out right here and it goes all the way down to my hip. And it is fucking long, but I love it. I love it. It's probably one of my most favorite tattoos. And when I'm like fit and trim and looking great, y'all, it's sexy as fuck. That's why I got to get back in shape so I can show off my tattoo. I have that tattoo on the side. I have this tattoo that says addicted. I have a tattoo of a butterfly with my name underneath it on the back of my neck. And I have a tattoo of a Chinese symbol for beautiful on my ankle. And I have a tattoo of a tramp stamp on the back of my back, right above my butt crack. It's like a tribal sun. But for the longest time, you guys, like when I first got sober, I wanted to get a half sleeve of Alice in Wonderland, like an Alice in Wonderland collage. And then I found this girl here on YouTube who has a sleeve of all the, Jim Henson. No. I don't want to tramp stamp. What is it called? The guy who made the movie James and the Giant Peach, Beetlejuice. I'm doing okay. So I just thought it was so cool. And she has like a whole collage of all the movie characters from his different movies. Oh, thanks. What you have ice on your knee for? Who has no ice on their knee? Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm reading the comments. So these are some of my favorite quotes that give me a sense of strength. So do you guys know any other good quotes that are like, let me see. I'm going to look up some quotes and write them down today when I get out of here. Okay, cool, girl. Sorry that you got timed out for a second. What I can't live without. Nothing has more strength than dire necessity. 3 things I truly love to do. Okay, so we're going to stop there. I just want to do that overcoming fear and then just like do some other stuff with you guys. I'm going to take a shower here in a second. Neil's in the shower right now, so I'm going to wait on him to get out. Oh, what's that about, Classy? It was just like last night I was sleeping. You guys, okay, tell me about this, y'all. Like when you're at home and stuff and chilling, like, I don't know. It's just like, it's really raining outside today and it's like super fucking cold. And like, I don't want to go do shit. I just want to sit at home and chill all day. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I might go to the grocery store and get some groceries, but then I'm going to come home and I'm just going to chill for the rest of the day. You know what, Jesse? I got to do like some laundry and shit, like, you know, mom stuff, laundry, dishes, vacuum downstairs and dust. And then I'm going to check out and just chill. Can y'all tell? Like, I've been rubbing coconut oil on my face at night. I know, Quentin. Look at it. It just sticks out higher than the other ones because when I was younger, I used to wear braces and I didn't wear my retainer. Never ends in mom stuff. Same here. I have a tramp stamp that says Todd. That's the only to do. Oh, that's sweet, Cher. That's your husband, right? You know, when me and Neil first got together, I was like thinking about getting his name tattooed, but I've always heard the saying that if you get somebody's name tattooed on you, that's when y'all break up, you know. Oh, you know, Classy, I've come to believe that, like, yeah, I have fucking crooked teeth on the bottom, you know. It's just like what it is, you guys. Like, let me see. I can't really see because y'all are commenting. Stop commenting. It's all good, man. Don't even trip. I'm not worried about it. I've finally in the process of okay, so Tim Burton, yes, Sherry, yes, that's it. That's who it was. Wouldn't that be fucking so cool? And look at me now. You got me all self-conscious about my damn Tic Tac tooth. My teeth are pretty straight for the most part, except for this goddamn tooth. I need to, you know what I need to do? I need to get it filed, you guys. And because it's just sticking back a little bit farther than my other teeth. But anyway, I cannot be bothered. I can't be bothered. So, because you guys know how much fucking money it costs to get dental work done. I'm lucky that my teeth aren't rotted out of my head because I shot meth for 10 years. So, fuck off. What? Roots of education are bitter, but the fruit is sweet. Right. And see here, that's the thing, you guys, like, when I think about like all the things that I've done to my body and all the addiction stuff I've went through, and like a little fucking Tic Tac tooth ain't gonna fucking hurt me none. I'm still living my best life over here. And if that's all I have to worry about, you know, it makes me special. It makes me who I am. It makes me Nicole, you know. I mean, how else would you guys be able to identify me if I died and y'all had to come? You could say, open your mouth and see the Tic Tac tooth and know it's me. So, do you know when I used to make videos on Facebook, people would try to troll me, like from the recovery community, you guys, and they would come in and try to make fun of me for my damn tooth. And I'm like, I don't see it, you know, and that's what I think when people have to resort to like attacking you for your appearance, that means that they really don't have shit to say. You know, I'm a good ass person, you guys, and I try to help a lot of people and try to give selflessly. So if you come over here to my channel talking about my Tic Tac tooth, fuck off, Quentin. It's like, I feel like what happens, you guys, is these people, sorry, I'm putting you in a cup. I hope you can still hear me. These people are like just cruising the interwaves of YouTube, and they like come up on my channel and decide to stop in and troll. I want to see what this lipstick looks like again. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm going to take a shower soon. This shirt's just going to be thrown in the washer. So don't even... Classy, look at... You haven't seen... I got my Pat McGrath package in. Do you hear Neil in there, y'all? He's saying that he needs TP for his bunghole. Neil, my YouTube channel hears you. Dude, this feels so good, you guys. Damn, this is sheer. Huh? Yeah, I guess. We're taking the whole family, aren't we? Is Ashlyn coming with us? Have you guys ever heard of, it's like Beavis and Butthead? He goes, I need TP for my bunghole. TP. I know, Classy. It just came in the mail, and I did I opened it when we were on here live. You haven't texted or called me, Classy bitch. What's been going on, girl? I forgot. I just now thought about that. I go, I hadn't talked to Classy. I love nude lipsticks, y'all, because when I wear lipstick, it ends up like getting all over my face if it's not nude or something. Can you imagine me with like red lipstick on? I'd be wiping it all over somewhere. I'm like, I like to wear makeup, but I'm also like kind of tomboyish. So yeah, just call me later on today. I'll be chilling at the house all day. Badass share. I know. The idea I got was from this girl here on, yeah, and I'll like rub my eye with like wing eyeliner on. This girl here on YouTube has a tattoo with that, like that. And I can't remember her name. I don't want to steal her idea, but it's a fucking cool ass idea. But anyway, I'm going to jump in the shower, you guys. Go wash my ass and get ready for the day. We're going to go to the grocery store, and then I'll be back on here later on so we can shoot the shit. Okay? I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for participating and just being a part of my recovery, you guys. Thank you so much for helping me stay sober. For real. Each and every one of you. Jesse, Bama, Cher, Classy, Leah, Jason, Max. All of you guys. Y'all help me. For real. So, I hope you guys have a great day. Legends Mommy, Sam. Oh, and Sam, I love you too, girl. I'm so glad you came to the chat. I'm so glad that you came to my channel. Sam came over, you guys, from Gina's channel, which is pretty cool. I never really thought anybody would do that, but that really means a lot to me. And I really appreciate all you guys for just helping me out. Y'all help me stay sober, and y'all help me with my self-confidence, and y'all are just good people. And I like that. I like surrounding myself with good people and having, you know, people that care about me and love me. So I'm glad to have all y'all. And Sam, I want to talk to you. I'm going to call you. I have your number, so you better answer. All right, guys. Love you guys. Bye. No, I was talking about after the first of the year share, but I'm not sure because I just want to make sure everything is really stabilized in my life before I do anything like that. But I'll be talking about it more, I'm sure, after January hits. Okay? All right, you guys. I'll talk to you later. Say bye to my Tic Tac tooth. Bye, you guys. Love y'all.